So I'm going to give you the AFL club and you tell me what they need for Christmas. Hawks?
The Hawks need some more attitude.
Yeah.
No, they don't.
No, I'll say they're pretty full. Do you reckon?
Exactly.
Just need to keep the momentum, don't they?
Yeah. Now what the Hawks need to be able to deliver when there's expectation. Because last year, in the off season, no one really would have studied them and would have tried to figure them out. But now there's going to be expectation going on. Everyone will expect it because they jumped up so quickly, which happens. Everyone is going to expect them to do the same thing. So now clubs will go to work on them and see why they were successful, and they'll obviously implement strategies to stop that. So what the Hawks need is
they got a couple, didn't they?
A way to deal, how to perform with the weight of expectation on them.
Because they got Barras, which is so they should have a pretty solid back line.
They've got Battle, I think, too.
Yeah.
So, exactly. So there's really no excuses for them this year. So
that's right.
That's what I would say. They need to find a way to perform under expectation.
D's?
A new culture. Oh, no, they don't need a new culture. The culture's wonderful. Yeah. They need a new culture.
Okay, yeah.
If you listen to everyone.
It's crazy how Paul Roos turned that club around, and how long ago was that? Like 8 years ago, maybe?
Yeah, just before the granny or something.
Yeah, and then how quickly it's been dismantled in that period of time.
Yep. What they need to find a way to keep Petrarca and Oliver, because from all reports, they're all leaving, aren't they?
Yeah, I think so. Your club, North Melbourne?
What do we need? We need
to leave Sheasel in the middle.
Yeah, we need some more supporters.
Yeah.
We just need to win a few games. What we need? What did we win last year? For 4 or 5 now?
Yeah, not many.
We need to see some. At some stage, you can't just be happy with competitive losses. Or now, at some stage, the tide's got to turn, and now we've got to start seeing out. We've got to see North Melbourne being able to climb a ladder. And that ladder be the AFL ladder.
What do you reckon for success for them? Do you reckon getting to 12th spot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There needs to be a few sides who are clearly worse than them. Because last year you could make a case that there wasn't too many worse than them.
Yeah.
So next year you have to come in and go, righto, they're clearly, there's Richmond, West Coast, I don't know, whoever, they're the worst sides. And North are in the pack where they might shock some, they might win a couple of games where you don't expect them. Win 8 games or something like that and look like they're on the path.
Yeah.
Because you can't just keep plugging away and just keep fucking working hard and finishing 15th or 16th.
Well, that's the Essendon culture as well. I feel like North, they've been sort of tandem, haven't they?
Yeah.
They look, and Saints as well, you add for that. We'll get to them in a minute, but they look the same, those clubs. Port Adelaide?
Port Adelaide need...
New coach?
Well, he keeps getting them there. They need to find a way to get to a grand final. They keep losing in prelims, so they need to be able to. Santa needs to be able to give him a present to win a prelim. So because
it can't be Ken's fault. I refuse to believe it.
No, well, he gets them there. It's not. He can't play for them, and the game plan can't be that bad where all of a sudden they get to a prelim and all of a sudden the game plan's shit. You know what I mean? They finished second on the ladder, so their game plan obviously stacks up because they win enough games and they won a couple of finals, and they lost the first final and then they won the second, but.
They were the only ones to beat the Hawks on that run, which they almost lost as well.
You still win. A win's a win.
Yeah.
Percentage doesn't matter in finals. So they just need to find a way to get over the hump. And if they don't, I would suspect Ken's probably hasn't got long left.
Nah.
If they regress and they finish 8th or something, I reckon he's out the door. So basically for them, it's probably grand final or bust.
Richmond, do they win a game? Do they need a win next year?
No, they don't need anything. They're playing with house money. They've won 3 out of 4.
Yeah.
If their supporters complaining, they fucking need to relax. They've just won 3 out of 4, 3 out of the last 6, or whatever it is.
It's rebuild time.
It's a couple of bad years, yeah. What they need is just they've got 10 draftees in the first round. All they need is half of them to be okay. Not everyone is going to be a star. If they can get a couple of Australians, 3.
Jeez,
if they get not in this year, but out of this group, if they can get a couple of All Australians, 3 or 4 200 game players. Well, they've done their job, you know what I mean? It's not all of them are going to be stars. It's just
that's reality. Yeah.
So if they can turn this crop into half of them into good young players, well, they've done their job.
That's one thing that surprised me is how much pressure supporters put on the draft.
Yeah.
like you look back at some of the people that like got drafted high, and they're just
half it's like recruiters. They got half of them get lucky.
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean. Some it's just a lot of it can be luck because a lot of it doesn't translate to playing against men. Some people have already fully developed and you don't know that. Some people are as good as they're going to get.
Yeah.
Some people are really underdeveloped and will flourish once they get older. So it's a lot goes into it, but a lot of it is guessing.
Yeah.
To get good free agents.
Swans.
Coach, obviously.
Yeah. Well,
Dean Cox.
Dean Cox already done.
Will
they bounce back? Like that's
they obviously need to get that thing from Men in Black, you know what I mean, and erase their memories because they can't play well in grand finals. So they need their memories erased and not have that scar tissue of playing shithouse in grannies.
So they won't lose that tag now until they win a grand final, will they?
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
that's real. Like it's like
and they're very hard to get there. So they've had 2 chances in the last 3 years and haven't even got close. Haven't even give the punters a good game.
Yeah.
Like they've been over at half time basically. The Geelong game was over at quarter time. At least we got to about half time in the Brisbane game.
Yeah.
So they don't give the punters a good game, unfortunately.
Eagles? Irrelevant, really.
Yeah, but they just need for Harley Reid not to get hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They need to win him over.
Exactly.
They need a long contract.
Exactly.
Long-term contract.
They need his signature. That's what they need. That's what they need for Christmas. Harley Reid's signature.
And the Bulldogs?
The Bulldogs.
Because they look pretty good towards the end of the year, and then...
Yeah, they're just like up and down. They need someone else to take the pressure off Bontempelli.
Yeah.
Like another big A grader like him. And then obviously he comes around once in a generation, but I kind of feel it's Bontempelli or bust with him. If he hasn't had 25 and kick 4 in the big games, they find it hard to win.
And they rely on him too much to kick goal.
And I think Jamara will be awesome this year.
He's good, yeah. He's really good.
So they've got a lot of and Norton. So I think they need Jamara to sort of become like Buddy Light, which he certainly has the ability to do. Yeah.
Do you reckon Norton's dropped off a bit? Or people sort of learn it? Because I feel like he was...
I think he was hurt a little bit, yeah. And I don't think the Bulldogs' game plan maybe suited him. Maybe he goes back and gives Jamara a bit of space to... Yeah. And maybe... Because I think Norton started as a halfback. I may have heard that or maybe I'm making that up, but... Maybe he goes back to halfback because they don't
really have a good tall back
Rory
line.
Lobb was okay in the back half of the year.
Yeah.
I think Alex Keith was another one, but
they have Jones.
Oh yeah, Liam Jones is not bad. So
he's pretty old now. Like,
but yeah, they need probably another gun mid to take the load off Bontempelli. Even though Libba's great, but he's a different player. He's like in and under. Treloar also gets a lot of the ball.
He's also now 33 as well.
Yeah,
Libba,
so
slows down a bit. Yeah. Well, you did well there for someone that wasn't prepped. Tell you what, it looks like you actually know your footy.
What are you prepared to lose today? Set a deposit limit. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.